Hi there, Internet. I'm Polar the Polar Bear, and this is my girlfriend, Melissa.
Hi.
Welcome to another Canadian edition of Bearcellaneous, eh?
Hey.
Today we're trying...
We're about to try.
There you go. Keeping me honest. We're about to try Maynard's wine gums, which do not contain any wine.
And when we smelled them, they smell like salt.
They smell salty, which is worrying.
So we're a little concerned, but we're going to try it.
Yeah, I don't know how they're wine gums if they don't contain any wine. I guess maybe they're supposed to be flavored like wine?
Alright.
But looks like we got...
There's only one red one on the bottom, so...
I'm just going to grab a couple and I guess we'll try... We're not going to try them like flavor by flavor. We'll just try a couple and give like an overall. Oh, yeah.
You can try that
Okay, and let me get a purple or... Is that green?
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's cool.
Oh, okay.
What does it taste like?
I see where the salt comes in. There's a very brief hint of like a salty flavor as you bite in. But then it just turns into like a kind of a fruit flavored thing.
What does the grape taste like?
Doesn't taste like grape.
Oh, there's one here. I'm not sure what kind of wine is green. The green's like lime.
Okay. I actually don't know what the grape tastes like. Not grape. They've got a good consistency to them. They're pretty chewy, but they're not like really chewy. The orange is just an orange. I have a feeling that these are called wine gum for no reason.
Yeah.
And they're just gummies.
I'm curious what the red tastes like.
Would you find another red, or do you want to have like half of mine?
I'll just trust you.
Okay.
Yeah, they even have a little corkscrew going into the gummy.
So it's specifically supposed to be wine.
The orange is just orange.
The red one tastes like cola.
So weird. These are weird. I am so confused.
Actually, the cola flavor one's my favorite one so far. I like
I know,
that.
I'm just confused why it's called wine gummies. Because there's not an orange and lemon and lime wine.
No, not at all. Yeah, these have nothing to do with wine to the best of my knowledge. Unless you consider cola a wine.
I would get it if they called them like boozy gummies or something. And you could say like the orange is like supposed to be like a...
Liqueur.
Like a... What is it called? Screwdriver. And like...
Yeah,
the lemon is supposed to be like a limoncello drink.
They just taste spot on though. There's not like a hint of anything except for the salt on the one, but...
Well, they all have salt to me.
Maybe it's already touched my tongue, so I'm not getting the repeated hint of salt.
Yeah, the lemon and lime ones remind me of like a margarita because they have salt and citrus to them.
So, apologies if I smack a bunch, eh?
They're really salty. That lemon one is salty.
I like the lemon one. I like those, but they have nothing to do with wine.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I'm so confused.
You want to just finish them?
Yeah.
Y'all, yeah, just give me one. And, okay. We'll just fit. I'll. Once Melissa's done chewing, she'll tell you her rating, and then I'll tell you my rating.
Contains no wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we know it doesn't taste like wine.
It says on the back contains no wine. I don't know. I still don't know why it's wine gum.
The ingredients are actually pretty simple, though, which I like.
It doesn't have like bug fetuses or anything in it. Very chewy. But not like not in a bad way.
No.
I think they've got a good texture.
For anyone interested, it's Maynards, like the other one was, and it's www.snackworks.ca.
I'll put that like in the description down below.
I don't like them.
I think they're fine.
They taste kind of salty to me, like salty in a gross way. Like there's a salt flavor throughout.
I don't get that so much. I only got the little hint on the first one.
I don't like them. They actually, well, they don't have that much sodium in them, but they do have some sodium. I don't know. And they said sour wine gummies, and none of them tasted like wine. They were more sour than I expected them to be, considering their last one that said sour wasn't sour. So I'll give them that.
Even these weren't that sour.
But they did have more to them.
I guess.
They were kind of sour. They tasted nothing like wine, and I did not like the salt. I picked it up more than he did, I guess, throughout, like, salt. So yeah, these are just super disappointing. I'm gonna give them a 4. I don't like them. I wouldn't recommend them. And I'm like I think I was most excited to try these out of everything we got from the Canadian stuff.
Because you were figuring like, hey, wine gummies.
Because I'm
these
like,
will be interesting.
oh yeah, like a gummy that tastes like a red wine or like a white wine. Like that's so interesting. We have nothing like that here.
I know for a fact they make chocolate bars that have wine in them.
Yeah, like that would be great. Like I was excited because there was nothing like that. Wine gummies, like. That's not a thing. That's not a thing that exists. And apparently it's not a thing that exists.
It's still not a thing that exists.
So I'm just disappointed. Like, they're not gross. They weren't gross, but, like, I would never buy them.
No.
I mean, if Ryan had some and he was like, you want one? I'd be like, yeah, well, fine.
I wouldn't buy them either.
But I wouldn't buy them. I'm really only rating them less because if I wasn't so disappointed by the fact that there's no wine, they'd probably be like a 5. They're just kind of really blah, nothing special candy. But I'm rating them lower because the gummies were a lie.
Right, yeah, it's honestly, like, it's disappointing.
It is disappointing. I think we were both pretty excited to try wine.
We were,
gummies.
yeah, I was like, but I was hoping they'd have, like, a little bit of wine in the middle of them or something.
And I know they market them for kids, so I wasn't that hopeful, but, like, I at least thought, like, that they would taste like wine. Even a little bit. Even just the red and grape ones, like, if they put the other flavors in just to bulk it up and 2 of them tasted like wine, I would be okay, but, yeah.
So that's 4 out of 10, no recommendation from you. 4 out of 10, no recommendation for me too. Like, I'm so disappointed. They didn't.
Just remember to keep an eye on the time.
They didn't
notice.
Yeah, they didn't taste great, but they didn't taste terrible. Kind of slightly below average taste, but mostly they lose a point on disappointment.
Yeah, that's how I am too.
So. Unfortunately, this is where we're ending filming for the day. So we're ending filming on a sour note. A boot, 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 moose. I forgot again.
I know, we're terrible. I'm saying we're the worst fake Canadians ever. Like, there are so many better fake Canadians than us.
Moose.
Real Canadians are like, we're not like this, guys. I hate you.
Oh, I hope the Canadians don't hate us.
Yeah, I think we put that disclaimer at the beginning. Like,
we did, yeah.
We're just trying to keep it light. We're not trying to actually offend Canadian people.
Right. No, I love Canadians. Like, seriously, like, one of my best friends is a Canadian, and one of my not best but still pretty good friends is Canadian, and my uncle's Canadian, and I know a lot of Canadian people I'm fond of. So.
We've talked about moving to Canada.
Yeah, we have.
Times,
the only thing that is stopping us is the really high real estate prices.
Yeah, but so again, no like actual harm meant towards Canadians.
No ill will intended.
No.
But we have no idea when this thing is gonna run out of time, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to wrap it up here before that happens, because we're on to 9 minutes on this episode. And there's another one in the can in there somewhere. So thank you guys so much for joining us on another can edition of Bearcellaneous, and we hope to see you about very, very soon.
Bye,
Moose.